Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we're back with more Legends of Tomorrow. Last episode was an it was an interesting episode. The Bollywood number was fun, and I knew that Tala Asha could sing. I just completely forgot because I haven't heard her sing in a while. Like she hasn't posted anything of hers that I can recall on her Instagram, unless I just missed it, which is possible. Didn't know the actress playing Mona could sing. And also, we found out a couple things. Well, we found out one thing in particular. What exactly Nate's dad was doing was trying to build a theme park with magical creatures to try to bring the country together. I don't know if that would work. I feel like there would become other companies or other businesses wanting in on that kind of on magical creatures. You know, like because it's basically kind of like Dress Apart. They would, there are people that would buy people and trying to get them to sell them trade secrets and all that stuff and how to get their hands on a magical creature. So I don't know. I mean, his intentions are good. I just don't know if it would work out very well. And does he not know that they're being tortured? Because I mean, the edited footage was on his phone, I guess the non-edited one. I don't remember exactly how it was. I know that Nate and Zari a couple episodes ago saw, the original footage from his phone, and I'm pretty sure when they got the Kope, or his name was Kope, right? He's a Kope. His name was Kunane. Like stunned him with a stun baton. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Like what all did he know about the training, what was going on? But Constantine knows who really killed Hank. I just don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go because now not only does he know it was Neron, which caused him to start drinking in the attic. He also found out he's using Dez's body, so it's not gonna go well with Constantine. He's gonna be I don't know if he's gonna like push the group away again. I don't know how he's gonna treat this. If he'll tell them, I mean he's gotta tell Nate about who actually killed his dad, though, right? I would think. I mean, I'd hope. I think that's pretty much everything that happened last episode. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this next one.
Come on, Ava, open up. Look, I miss you.
Whoa!
I'm sorry things went down the way they did, but
Sarah, break in.
Open the door. Well, technically this is still our apartment.
Yes, okay, good.
She needs me. I got...
Sarah, Constantine, and Nora are looking for her.
Nora?
She didn't kill Hank. Come on, man. Just listen, okay? Your dad made a deal with a demon named Neron. I guess something went wrong and the demon killed him. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ava. Hey.
Ava.
She's alive.
Oh,
what did he do to her?
He's preparing her. Neron must be looking for a new vessel. Our purgatory is designed to drive the soul to breaking point. It's tailored to drive the captive mad. And where you're going, that's Ava's personal nightmare.
I've died, lost my soul, and escaped a demon realm. I'm pretty sure I can handle Ava's purgatory.
Well, prepare for the worst, Sarah Lance. Charlie, you're with me.
This should be interesting.
Let's go find out what this demon wants, shall we? You're up for it. All right, then. Let's raise some hell.
Constantine's so cool.
Boundaries, Mona.
I need vicarious feels.
There are more important things to focus on right now, and Nate's got a lot going on. It's not the right time.
What are you typing?
Hey,
What's up?
Okay, I don't even know why I'm talking to you two about it. You don't even date humans.
Love's love.
Meg.
I think we're supposed to put it together.
No sweat.
Here.
No sweat, eh?
Step one.
You gonna put one together before?
The dowel. Here, babe.
I got this.
Sarah. Let her help.
Shut up, man!
Because anytime he passes by, it causes chaos.
We'll be together soon, I bet.
Not bloody likely.
Oh! Bloody. Should have realized.
Oh, Nora.
Yeah! Ooh! That was cool. Yeah! Uh-oh.
It's killing you to look at his face. I know how hard it is to watch someone you love become a demon.
Yeah, well, too bad there aren't any Beebos around to hog you to death. We can't just keep him locked up in there driving us all mad.
Yeah, well, I think between the two of us, we can figure something out.
Just bulldoze your way through.
I do not always do this.
Like lying to me about the Kobe?
you were defending torturing creatures.
Defending? I wasn't defending it. I was defending myself. Of course, I don't believe that we should be intentionally hurting anything or anyone, but when we fight, Sarah, I get really scared.
Hey.
Hell yeah, let's go to Narnia.
Yeah.
Are we out?
Out of the closet, but not the store.
Touche.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Is that the demon who killed my dad?
Whoa,
Nate.
Squire, you take it easy, all right?
Nate, you don't want to go in there, just walk away.
No. Nate?
Nate.
Wait.
Sorry?
Hello, Nathaniel. I've heard so much about
Don't you end here.
So predictable.
Okay.
You think I wanted a theme park? I gave Hank power. And in return, he was to supply me with fear-mongering magical creatures to terrorize people into giving up their souls. He betrayed me. Because of you.
No.
If you'd have just stayed out of our way, maybe your old man would still be alive.
Don't you tell him that.
Nate, no.
Priya, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. It's okay, buddy. I know it wasn't you.
Here, use words. It's erotic, but vulnerable.
Nick, yeah.
I'm not saying bulge. Tell me what you want me to say, and I'll say it, and we can get out of here.
I can't tell you what to say, Sarah, because then it wouldn't mean anything.
Okay.
My Tabitha will be free soon. And when she is, we're gonna put John away for good.
Tabitha. That's why you needed Ava as a vessel.
Tabitha. Okay, so what's this Tabitha?
Yeah, my dad was a little wacky, but most of the good ones are. He was a legend. And he should be remembered that way.
Mikey T. I gotta stop him.
You could bring my father.
Of course. Now be a lamb and let me out. Nora down. The monitors were wonky. Are you all right? Of course. You shut them down. I should have never trusted you.
Shut up, John.
Come on, Nora. Please be a ploy. Something they both came up with.
But you could have chosen any one of those other women.
I don't want other women.
But
Oh wait, hold up. Oh, okay, so I was right. Thank God. Now, John. Yeah! Sucker!
What a pretty word for victim.
Ah! No! You're adults.
Okay, want
Well, Zari hasn't.
go out sometime. On a date.
Sent. Too late now. Steal it up. Nate. Oh, thank God. Did you just break his phone?
So, about that text.
Oh yeah, my phone had an unfortunate run-in with a wrecking ball, so
Oh my God, that sucks.
what do you want to talk about?
I just want to let you know that Sarah and Ava, they're good.
It's great.
Yeah.
You saved me, Johnny. I'm grateful for that. But it doesn't change anything. I know. And I can make it all go away, Dad. You sent me to hell. That's something we're both gonna have to live with.
I couldn't let her get hurt again.
Oh, yeah, right. You just rode straight in there like a knight in shining armor and nearly got her killed.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I know. She's a brave lass. Nearly cost her her life. She killed that bloody demon. I'm not going to abandon you again.
Don't take over Ray.
It's okay, boy. Dogs usually love me.
Oh no. He's inside him? No! I thought he was gonna go on Nora whenever Ray first stormed in. But nope. Neron is now in Ray. I hate seeing him as a bad guy. Now I'm just gonna see Chuck, or not. Well, I'm gonna see him from Chuck. I can't remember his name. Shaw. His name was Shaw, right? I'm so not. Before, whenever Nate went in there the first time, or not the first time when he went in there, I thought I lost track of time. I didn't know how long it went. It was going. I didn't know how long it had already been going for, so I wasn't sure if that was ending there. Luckily, it wasn't. But then it ends after Nate or Ray was taken over by Neron. Ugh. Freaking sucks, man. I was thinking either one of those two, like John or Nora. Never even thought about Ray. So I was wondering. I don't know why John. Did John say that she killed him? Why does? I hope it doesn't. Is that gonna be? So is Ray gonna be like the big bad? Well, Neron Ray gonna be the big bad for the season now? Or are we gonna get him out before? I don't want this to be. Alright, I gotta get off of this rape thing. Man, I'm so frustrated. I'm almost scattered right now. Not really. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning. I thought looking for Ava would take longer, like actually finding her. I didn't think they would find her. I didn't think the point of it would be actually saving her soul. Makes sense, but I just didn't think about it. I hated seeing her like that. God, that Neuron prick. They saved Des though. That's good, but I feel so bad for John. I mean, at the very least, he doesn't have. I mean, it's still there. I was gonna say that he doesn't have the guilt of having sent Desmond there in the first place, or having sent him there. Now that he's back, at least, but he doesn't have the guilt of him being there. He still has the guilt of having sent him there in the first place. I mean, can't really fault Des for acting and treating John the way he did at the end. Man, so much bull. A lot of the recent episodes of Legends has been a bunch of bull. I don't know if Legends has maybe hit the table yet. Has it? I don't remember. I'm glad they told Nate though. Like I was wondering if it was gonna be like in between the episodes, like behind the scenes, or if it was actually gonna if they were gonna tell him in this episode, or for some reason put it off for another one. Luckily they told him now, so at least he wasn't blaming Nora. Then they went to go to check out the park, and then he wanted to tear it down. And then in the end, he wanted it not to be torn down because he found out the truth about more about his dad. Like what Neuron was the one that was kind of. See, I knew Neuron was trying to make an army. I knew he wasn't trying to do the park. I know that wasn't his plan. I just didn't know Hank was going behind his back with the park. I thought that maybe he knew about it, but he was using that. He was just saying that he was going to help with the park, and he was just going to use the animals as his army. I didn't know Hank was going behind him on that. That was unexpected. Then he told Nate that it was his fault that his dad was killed. Hated that. And I knew that was going to sit with Nate, but luckily Ray was there to talk him out of it. Man. Now there's going to be a fight between him and... Oh man. Whenever Nate... apparently Neuron affects people around him. Is it when he wants to? Because it doesn't seem to always happen. Because whenever he was at the benefit, people were calm there. So I guess it's something that he actively chooses to do? Or does he repress the aura when he wants to? And, default is him having the aura project and people freaking out and being more volatile. Point of the matter is that he does affect people, and Nate ended up punching Ray and instantly felt terrible. And whenever he pulled Ray into the hug, it was just like, oh man, I almost teared up there. After the punch. At first I was like, oh my god, Nate, calm down. This isn't you. It's Neuron. But then when he snapped out of it instantly right after, it was like the fact that he hurt Ray. It just kind of brought him back, and and then he hugs him the way he did, and it was just like, I love their friendship, their bromance. It's up there in my favorites from the CW. From the CW. Like, I love Barry and Oliver's. I love Cisco and Barry's. Oliver and Diggs, which we don't have a whole lot this season of Oliver and Dig. It's kind of sad, but I mean, they just don't have a lot of them together. But who else? This is a good bromance. Barry and Ralph had a good one and a good romance moment in season 4 finale. But I don't know if that's necessarily like the whole thing isn't a bromance. But I think that's all that comes to mind. But yeah, those are my favorite. Ray and Nate being up there as well. I'm glad it didn't get worse than that. I thought maybe maybe they were both gonna duke it out, but no. Luckily, Nate snapped out of it right after he punched Ray. It was terrible, but I thought it was funny that Ava's Purgatory was the mega store. but it was like the things they're going to. I like what they did to kind of represent their relationship, like the different things they used. And they didn't. I don't know. Sarah? They didn't quite. What's the word? Blinking. I'm blanking on the word blank. I couldn't even say it there. Jesus. They didn't quite tackle Sarah's issue with staying in one place, kind of, or her everyday life being kind of dull, or at least the majority of it. Because I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, you can do this, but like, it doesn't mean you can't live. Like, this be the place you come home to. And whenever there's a job, whenever there's like a magical creature or whatever that's messing up the timeline that you guys need to take care of, that's when you go, because that's kind of what Ava does. I mean, she doesn't necessarily time travel that often, but she works at the Time Bureau. Although, well, she probably does. It's more first papers, then you go deal with this in a different way. But I mean, also the fact that they didn't quite tackle that subject, I kind of like that too, because like not every issue in the relationship can be worked out in one moment. I mean, it wasn't like in one day. I mean, I know it was like purgatory, so like things are different here. Like maybe emotions are heightened, possibly. Well, I know at the very least Ava's was, because I mean she's like her anxieties were heightened. But at the end, she was able to help pull Ava out of it. I didn't think Ava was gonna be aware. I thought it was gonna be like you're mindlessly going about, and that you just think that Sarah and them were in a store. I thought she thought she was in a store. I don't know. But no, she seemed to know where she was before, like even before Sarah showed up. Poor Zari. They would not leave her alone. Mona was freaking being like nosy and right up in her face about it. And then they're all basically trying to get her to say different things. Who was it? Charlie was saying. Was it Charlie that said what we used to? People used to talk. Which, yeah, that's true. Like it's like, 'cause they kind of like put them off into to the very side, pretty much. Like they weren't in most of this episode. Granted, there's not really much they could do. The only ones that could do anything against Desmond or Neron was John and Nora. Ray was mainly there just for Nora, and Nate was just there because of Ray. Well, Neron too, but he stayed there to talk to Ray. Yeah, so they weren't really needed this episode because they weren't going out to fix anything at this time, at least, time related wise. I just love Mick. Friggin' even he tried to help. He typed up like basically something almost out of his book. God. Sorry, I'm not gonna say bulge. God, I love Mick so much. It's so weird. It's so weird. I've said this before. I'll say it real quick again. It's so weird. Like, when you think about just where Mick was before in like Flash season 1, and up until before they left Flash, like, it's so weird. Even the beginning of Legends, it's grown so much. Become one of my favorite characters. I should have known Neron knew about Nora. There was the whole thing with Malice. I mean, they're both demons. So the fact that Nora was being used as a vessel of a demon, it makes sense that he would know about her, especially since the magic that she possessed beforehand. I just didn't think about it, but I loved the fight. Like, even though it was short and not too much happened, I just liked kind of how the fight went. Whenever Nora first attacked, and then Neron caught it, I guess, just like either shot it back or just used his own or whatever. I don't know. I know there wasn't much visually there exactly, but I kind of liked it though. I liked the feel of that. And then also when John used his magic with the necklace, also, again, not a whole lot that happened, but it was still. I just liked. I don't know. I guess it's just the characters. I just liked they were working together, and then they were, fighting in the first place. I always love it just John when he does things, even though it's sometimes just nothing much. He's not really doing much in terms of magic. Oh, the bit with Nora, I completely forgot that he'd known, or that they met before when she was younger. He was trying to pull Malice out of her. Completely forgot. I didn't even think about the fact that he essentially abandoned her afterwards. I feel so bad for Nora. I feel bad for a lot of these characters. They're going through a lot of crap. Nate, Nora, John, Sarah, Ava, they're good now though. They're back on track, thankfully. Who is this Tabitha though? I thought it was just something that was part of the weird purgatory thing, like not an actual person or spirit or anything. It was just, I don't know, projection or whatever these other people were. But then Nora mentioned Tabitha to Neron too. Like, what? Who is it? Something I'm supposed to know? Did I miss something? I'm sorry if I did. I don't. Is that gonna come up again later? Nah. Whenever Nora went in to talk to Neron and turn off or not turned off, but like use magic to put like some illusion on the camera or something. That I thought maybe she was actually just gonna like talk to him and I didn't think she was gonna try to make a deal with him, but maybe that was like 20% of me was thinking maybe she would, but the rest was just wondering that thought that maybe she was just gonna have her turn at interrogating him, or in a sense, and try to maybe talk to him about letting Des go or Ava, one of those things. I didn't think that. Well, at that point, I didn't look like, the fact that they were trying to make it seem that she was interested in him and like his power, and having the hatred or pretending that she has this hatred for John for abandoning her, hatred or hurt, because first she was talking about how he did everything he could to save her, to help her and keep her from malice, and then the fact that when he failed, he abandoned her. It kind of seemed like maybe because of that she was having that she was resenting John, and it was pushing her to the point of maybe letting Neron go. And then he brought up possibly bringing her dad back, which was like, God dang it, don't do that, come on, I didn't want that to happen. And then she split the thing and then went inside, and I was like, don't do this. And then I was like, wait, could this be a ploy? Please let this be a ploy. That her and John both worked out, especially whenever she tossed him. I was like, okay, this could be. I don't know why. I guess the worse it got, it seemed more like this might be a ploy. It just seemed not drastic. Cause I mean, she has done worse, but that's when she was like when she was more possessed by a demon and not thinking about being good or whatever, not trying to be good. She has tried her best not to use her magic on people, or magic at all, really, for the most part. Yeah, I guess the worse it seemed to get. I was like, hey, this has to be a ploy. And it was, thankfully. And whenever it got out and hovering above her, I was even more so just like, okay, now's a chance to. Now, John, go. Do your thing. And they both did the thing. Julie, do the thing. But then Ray came in. He saw, that he had, I guess, I don't know, did he look at the camera already whenever Nora through John? I think she had stepped into his cell, I think, already. He saw the camera and panicked and ran into the room. But you would think you would have seen whenever he entered, both she and John were fighting it. You would have thought that he would kind of notice John, but then seeing the spirit right above Nora, that kind of panic makes you very focused, hyper focused, and your peripheral is not very great, both literally and emotionally. God dang, that sucks. Because of that, Neron took over Ray. Yeah. Not sure what that sound was. It was just pure absolute frustration and hatred leaking out, keeping some of it in. God, I'm just so frustrated. I'm gonna keep. That's gonna bug me for the rest of the day. Now I gotta wait for next week to see what happens. Why does television do that? Why does it exist? I hope they find out soon, at least. Maybe not necessarily like stop him, or pull it out of him or whatever. Maybe they can't do that, but at least they find out, and then Ray or Neron, leaves, and so Ray's not with the team for the rest of the season, or I don't know. But I hope they at least find out. I need them to find out so they can try, work on trying to get Neron out of him. Ugh! I need this to happen now. Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode of Legends of Tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. The episode was good too. But god dang it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go and click the bubble right next to me. And if you want to stick around for next episode, go and click the subscribe button. If you want to be notified whenever any of those videos come out, go and click the bell icon down below. That's pretty much it, guys. Again, thanks for joining, and hope to see you next week.